Hi guys, I have a beautiful paper bag mini album that's going to be on eBay. It's May 10th, Thursday. It'll be going on somewhere around 7 o'clock tonight. It's full of beautiful florals, tags, and most of your photos in this album are hidden, like my steampunk 12 by 12 album that I made. These photo mats are made on a similar line, and this paper, I'm going to see if I can find the paper pack, because I know a lot of people love to know what kind of papers have been used. Okay, and this is the paper stack called Engraved Garden, and it's by K & Company. And there's some really gorgeous papers. I'll show you a little bit about the papers. They are gorgeous. So let me show you. And also, I also use K & Company's Brenda Walton's designer paper. It's more on the garden theme, but it really excuse me, it really did well with those papers. So those are the two paper stacks that I used. This is so gorgeous, ladies. I love it, love it, love it. And of course, this one is family. Family is where our story begins, is the title on the book. And I have, my goodness, over 40 still pictures that will be on the eBay listing. And also I'll try to put some on my blog, maybe not 40 on my blog, but if you'd like to see some of the still pictures, you can go to the eBay listing and you'll see the link below. Okay, these are some antique jewelry pieces that I got at an antique store, or should I say vintage. Oops, got a little hot glue string there. Lots of Prima flowers, some ribbon, this beautiful cardstock butterfly, and I just love this little settee sofa here. It's just so neat. It just spoke to me, family. Family is where our story begins, and it's been bound with some gorgeous paper that I've done some embossing technique and inking. Turned out really gorgeous. And I'll go ahead and show you the back. I use those same paper that I used for the front on the back. Okay. And turning to the first page, really pretty. Family faces are magic mirrors looking at people who belong to us. We see the past, present, and future. And this little text block has been run through my Sizzix. I textured it with an embossing folder. Okay. I love this little tag here. And here is a tag that pulls out and it opens up. And you can put photos or journaling there. And this also opens for photos. So that gives you photos. So all your photos are hidden so that you get to see the gorgeous papers and techniques. And this paper clip has been distressed with some ink, so it looks grungy and old. I love that. And this little tag just folds down so that you can put photos or journaling here. And you want to paper clip that so that it doesn't flop around. And on the back side of the flap, of course, you could do journaling, or if you wanted to put your photo here, you could. And this is another flap that opens for photos here. Prima flowers. Here's another one of those charm pieces. Really pretty. And thank you for a house full of people I love. Amen. I've got several family quotes throughout the album. And here's another tag that pulls out of the pocket. And this opens up. Really pretty. Okay. And I'll go back at the end and pull out all the tags at the end, the bag openings. And on this page, some more of the beautiful Prima flowers. I love these flowers. The family is one of nature's masterpieces. And here's our opening for our photos here. A happy family is but an earlier heaven. And this opens for your photos. Excuse me. And on the back side of the flap, we have another that you can put a photo here. I love this art. Let me show you. Really pretty. It's like a grandfather with two grandbabies. The friends who love you best are your own family. And inside this little flap is a pocket. And I put this little tag with the vintage image. Looks like the father is reading to the children. Mother's preparing dinner. Looks like a little boy at the table. And then a grandmother in the rocker beside the dad. Love it. All family oriented. And on this page, this flap opens. And when you remove the paper clip, you have another flap. So you could actually put 3 photos here. Love this little image. The little boy. The table. Really pretty. So I love this. Love this paper. And I just added this little, goodness, got hot glue hair there. I call it hot glue hair. Memories. And look at this adorable, tiny little piece of jewelry that I put there in the flower center. So pretty. Okay, and here is a chipboard piece. This is some art that I printed, and then I backed it on chipboard, and then it's covered with Mod Podge. Really pretty. Okay. And this page, it's an amazing thing to realize that your best friends are those you gave birth to. I actually wrote that quote. We went out to eat with my youngest son and his wife, and the other kids couldn't come that night, but we had such a wonderful time. And when I got back to the hotel, I was on Facebook, and I just typed that up. It's an amazing thing to realize that your best friends are those you gave birth to, because my kids are all grown now, and we have so much fun. We laugh. We have such a good time together. And Andrew and his wife Brittany, they are so much fun. And Trey and Karen, my goodness, they are hilarious. And then my middle son, Joel, he's not married, and he says he's the smartest one of all. But I love being around my kids, love having family time together. And this little flap opens for 2 photos here. Love the Prima flowers. Here's another flap, gorgeous Prima flowers here, and here's some ribbon flowers, and there's a heart. Having a place to go is a home. Having someone to love is a family. Having both is a blessing. And here's your flap that opens for your photos. And then it opens again for another photo. And this flap on this page opens. I just love these papers. They are just really neat. Okay, and then the back. Again, so now let me show you the pull-out tags. This is the one that goes in the first one. Really pretty. I ran this through my Sizzix embossing folder. This is a piece of paper from the paper stack. And there's a little quote here. Every flower is a soul blossoming in nature. And down here is a family. Made a lollipop flower, and it's been textured with the texture folders, the embossing folders. And I love this beautiful leaf. And then I just added some more Prima flowers here and one of those little butterflies that you get from Michael's. And the back of the tag is really pretty also. So there's that one. And then we have one here. I love this tag because it's also a photo mat. You can put your photo here and some journaling here. And then the back side of the tag, really pretty. I love it. And this has been an image that I printed it and backed with cardstock, and I also Mod Podged that. And I love this little pull-out tag here. And it's got some glimmer mist sprayed on it. Really pretty. Okay, and there's another tag here. Another place for photos. I love the tiny flowers and the stick pin and some tags that I've done some coloring, hand coloring to it with the watercolor pencils. Really gorgeous. And the back side of this tag. Perfect for your photos. Okay, and this one. Pretty, 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 pretty. I love this little girl on the phone. This one. And of course you can put your photos down in here. And the thing about this photo mat is you can put several photos because there's a little pocket here. So that comes in handy. And then this is our last pull-out tag. I put this tag here, which you can remove and put your own photo here. However you want to do that. And then the back. So that's the latest album. You can find me on the web, on Facebook. Type in Scrapbook Giggles, Etsy. My store is Scrapbook Giggles. You can find me on eBay by typing in Scrapbook Giggles. And I have a blog, which is scrapbookgiggles.blogspot.com. And Scrapbook Giggles is one word. So thanks everyone for watching, and look for this on eBay tonight.